Bum-ba-da-dum! Howdy, welcome to BanjoBenClark.com. This is your home for learning how to play the banjo, the mandolin, the guitar. I'm glad that you're here with me today. Today we're learning a song that I was taught by Alan Mundy probably close to 10 years ago. He was my personal teacher for 2 years and I learned so much, and I just love his versions of things. So today we're going to learn an old instrumental that's common in the jam circles, one called Nashville Skyline Rag. Okay, this one's in the key of C, which is really cool because we learn how to play more and more out of the key of C, but not using a capo, just playing our standard G tuning. If you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube, here in a little while I'll ask you to go over to my website, BanjoBenClark.com, where so many of you have. I really appreciate that. There you can watch the rest of this lesson, which is close to 30 minutes, and also download the tab, which is PDF or a TEF file format. And there I have full lessons on how to play each and every note, and I've got another video of me playing it very slowly from start to finish, and I have 4 different guitar rhythm backup speeds so you can practice along with me. And I do a video like this each and every week, okay, and I alternate out banjo, mandolin, guitar, banjo, mandolin, guitar. So, so come join me. I'd love to have you. Let's dive right into Nashville Skyline Rag. Today we're going to learn Nashville Skyline Rag, and this song has been recorded by Earl Scruggs. Bob Dylan wrote it. J.D. Crow's recorded it. Lots of people have recorded it. And it's a great instrumental. I like it because it's in the key of C, but we play it out of the open G tuning. No capos, just regular G tuning, but we're based out of the C chord. So when we're in the key of C, typically we have 3 chords that we're going to play. That's the C chord, which is the root chord, and then the 4 and 5 chord, which the F is the 4 chord, and the G chord is the 5 chord. And that's what we'll see. But this is built kind of like a fiddle tune in that it has an A part and it has a B part. And the way that I separate it, and we'll talk about it as we teach it, is that the A part is 8 measures, and then it repeats the A part, so it's AA. Then it has a B part with different chords, where it goes through kind of a circle of fifths for 8 measures, and then it goes back and plays the A part again. And then we've got a really cool ending. Now, I learned this song from my banjo teacher, Alan Mundy, and that's the version that I'm going to teach you today. I love Alan's playing, especially his cool little endings, which you heard there. But pay attention to the tab. It's got the right-hand fingerings down there beneath each one of the notes, and we'll walk through this thing note for note. Just starting out the kickoff there in measure 1, we're going to come in on the upbeat of 1, okay? And this, on that first fret there. So just the kickoff sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. If it's too tough for you to grab that and of 1, you can just start there on the open G string, walking in 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then immediately we're going to jump up into this pattern that we're going to play over and over again throughout the A parts. Okay, and what we're going to do is, there in measure 2, we're going to grab the 4th fret of the B string, the 2nd string, with our ring finger, and then our index finger is going to grab the 2nd fret of that 1st string. Okay, and we're going to do a forward roll starting with this open 5th string, straight through it. And you see that little choke right above the 4th fret there in measure 2. It's got this little bent arrow going up with a quarter, 1/4, and that just means that we're choking it about 1/4 of a tone. Okay, and the trick there is that we want to choke it after we've played it. Okay, and sometimes I'll put my middle finger down on the 3rd fret right behind my ring finger to help me kind of push that up. But we want to play it first, then choke it. Okay, if you choke it beforehand, we won't get that effect, but we want the effect of the bend. And then after we've done that forward roll, we're going to come down to another position that we're going to have a lot, and that's the 1st fret here on the 2nd string. Then we're going to have our ring finger go down to the 3rd fret of the G string, and then with our pinky up there on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And we're just going to do a backwards roll. Okay, so measure 2 slowly sounds like this. And then we're in position for what we need to do in measure 3. We're going to a F chord. We're going to make a partial F chord. We're not making a full one with our ring finger. But all we're going to do is just lift our ring finger and put our middle finger down the 2nd fret of the G string and do a forward reverse roll for measure 3. Pretty simple. And then we're going to go right back and do that 2 more times, okay? But very slowly, just playing measures 1, 2, and 3. Try to play it with me if you can. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and good. So you've got to move quickly in this song to get up to that position. And then when we're going to measure 4, we're just going to repeat. Essentially, it's just repeating measures 2 and 3 over again. And we've got that one little note at the start of measure 4, that open G string up there, that gives us the time to jump back up to this position. So measures 3 going into 4. Jump. Okay, we're going to measure 5. Same thing. Measure 6, jump. And then when we get to measure 8, we're wrapping up the first A part. We're going to over a G chord. And this is a really simple measure. Just a mixed roll there to start out. Then slide. Okay, so measure 8 slowly. Good. Measure 9, we're just going to wrap up this first A part. Start off, we're just going to do a partial C chord there, 2nd fret, 1st fret, backwards roll. Okay, that's measure 9. Then we're going to play this A part again. Okay, we're going to go right back through it, starting measure 10. Same C lick in measure 17. But now we're going to go into the B part, and this is where it gets into some different chords and some really cool licks. Let's check that out.